Oh, hey there, people. It's Friday deep into the afternoon. Yeah, 3 o'clock into the afternoon. Just getting my ass out of bed now. Talk about wasting the entire day away, eh? Oh yeah, I did it. Not a big deal. Seeing I gotta work tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, might as well get as much sleep as possible now. Oh yeah, welcome to my vlog. Oh man, yeah, I had my alarm set for 1 o'clock. Woke up, just didn't feel like getting out of bed. Rolled back over and woke up at 3. That's bad to do. That's really bad to do. Got a coupon here for free drinks on the Kelsey's patio. Nice. We did get flyers today, but I think I'm going to save them for tomorrow. We'll do them on Saturday, because I don't have much time. Friggin' woke up super late today, so frig it. For frig's sake. I got a dog attacking me here. Like, look at him. Look at him. He's attacking me. What? You want up? Oh, frig, yeah, he wants up. So yeah, I gotta go to work in like 15 minutes, so I should probably go prepare lunch and things and deal with this guy. Look at him. He's just like being a dog and things, and I have absolutely nothing to talk about today. I haven't even gone through comments on comments or anything. Like, today I'm just off my game, so yeah, I am. Oh, Jesus. But, you know, every once in a while you have days like today where you're just not on, whoa. Look at him. Oh, frig. But every once in a while you have days like today where you're just not on ball and you have no idea what to do. So you just give her and try your best. But yeah, I definitely should throw my belt on and things and get my phone on my hip and get ready to depart for work, I guess. So that's what we're going to do, and that's what we're going to do. Hey, Scruffy? Well, you can't come, but that's what we're going to do. But before I do anything, let's pop a gung-ho. Yeah, buddy. Alrighty, my lunch is all made. So let's get the frig out of here and go to work. Holy shit. I am just not into it today, people. Not into it one bit. Probably hear my car just crunking away there. Freaking school buses. It's 3:30 right now. 21 degrees Celsius. They're calling for rain today, so I guess I'll have to wait and see if that happens. Holy people, let's go. Get your kids and GTF off the road. Fucking people. Just lollygagging with their children. So yeah, I'm anxious to get this shift done with, and then tomorrow come in, work 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. That's going to be brutal. I just brought a bag of Keurigs with me to work because I ran out. So I can have some coffees tomorrow and shit to try and stay somewhat chipper on the phone. But I don't think that's going to work. But we'll see. We will see. It's going to be a little bit on the brutal side, but that's alright. Not a big deal. Oh, those clouds are pretty black up there. They decide to break, they're going to just dump. So I've been thinking there about doing the streaming. Oh shit. Little kidlet running across the street there, freak sakes. But I was thinking about doing that video game streaming, and JP was like, dude, just do donations. People can donate to your channel to help improve your streaming things. Well, I was thinking that instead of doing that, I was going to open up another PayPal account. Problem is you have to have it bound to a bank account in order to do this, but I was going to have it open up another PayPal account, and I was going to donate all the money to the Child's Play Foundation. If anybody donated there, they donate directly to Child's Play. And that way there, you know, it's just me having fun playing video games, and I'm not making any extra money, and the money's going right to the Child's Play Foundation so that they can buy Xboxes and PlayStations for kids that are like stuck in the hospital for an endless amount of time. And that way there I'm doing some good and the kids are happy, and you know, I'm playing video games, I'm still having fun. I was thinking about doing something like that. You know, originally IRL Viral was the channel that we used for that, but let's face it, that channel went shit south because we're not really doing anything with it. Like, I only uploaded one of the series on how to get more views on YouTube, or how to get more noticed on YouTube. I don't even do my own techniques half the time. I'm just Like, I have some awesome ways of getting your videos out there to more people and getting more views and growing and stuff, and I don't even do it myself because I just, you know. It's not that I don't care about YouTube, it's just I'm having fun doing this, and, you know, if it really started getting bigger and a lot more people were commenting, like if I got the comments like Ray William Johnson got or Shay Carl, where like every second there's a new comment, I would never be able to comment on comments ever again. Hell, sometimes I'm having a hard time doing it as is, so, but, you know, I have fun making the videos, editing the videos, uploading the videos, seeing your guys' reactions to the videos, especially when I do something completely stupid. That's my fun. And there's names that I recognize every day because it's the same people who comment a lot of the times. So I recognize those names, and it's freaking awesome. Like when you see the names all the time, that's another way to get noticed on YouTube, to be honest with you, is to comment all the time on someone's channel. And chances are they're going to click on your channel to see if you actually have any content. Especially if your comments are nice, like you're not being a tool about it and like leaving like, you're a dickhead and stuff like that for comments. If you're leaving nice, clean comments on somebody's channel, and on their videos all the time, they're going to realize and recognize that name and go, that's the guy who said this, that's the guy who said this. So chances are that content creator is going to click on your channel and go and take a look at your vids, if you have videos, that is. Like a lot of people who comment on my stuff, they're like me, well, like I was with the old Skaven account. Basically, I only made that account so I could subscribe to people, because back in the day, I didn't know how to use YouTube. Like back in 2007, I think it was, when I created the Skaven account. I only made that account so I could subscribe, because before that I used to just, like, I Google something like, you know, how to do whatever, and then it would bring up a YouTube video with a guy doing a video tutorial. And so I'd watch that video tutorial, and then I would sit there and watch it over and over and over again until I had it like pinned in my brain, and then I would go do the work myself. But I had no idea there were subscribers and all that, and you know, it wasn't until I went over to my buddy's garage, and because he was talking about this thing called the Redneck Roller Coaster. Yes, people, I am talking about David's Farm, and he was talking about this David's Farm Redneck Roller Coaster, blah blah blah. So I was like, what the hell's that? Like, I didn't know what the hell that was. So we went over to his garage, his shop. He had a shop here in town where they basically maintain cars and stuff, just like a simple little garage. And they had a laptop set up with internet. So we went over there, and he brings up the Redneck Roller Coaster. So I'm watching that. I'm like, holy shit, what other kind of stuff does this guy have? So we started watching all the videos there. And he's like, yeah, look at all the subscribers he's got. And at the time, he had like 40,000 subscribers, right? So I was like, what's a subscriber? I don't understand what you mean. And he goes, oh, this is like people who watch them daily, and they get the videos sent right to their homepage and stuff, and to their emails. And I'm like, huh, okay. I had no idea what that was all about. And then, you know, I went home and made my account, and that's when the Skaven account was born. And I never uploaded videos to it. I didn't know anything about video editing back then. I didn't know anything about, I didn't even have a video camera. So sure enough, I go check out, well, I ended up making the account, and I subscribed to the farm, and then I ended up subscribing to other people like Ray William Johnson and SXE Phil, and who else did I sub to? A couple other people that were pretty big on the tubes. I think Cassim G I subscribed to, and then all of a sudden Shay Carl showed up in my recommended feeds. I subscribed to him, and I was just subscribing like crazy because I was like, okay, now this gives me a whole bunch of stuff to watch daily that I don't have to run for. This is neat. I had no idea how that shit worked. And then one day I got that Samsung camera, the old MX-20, and that's when we had Oreo. And Oreo did something funny. When the ex was in the backyard, she was watering some flowers that we had hanging up on the eve of the house. And sure enough, freaking Oreo starts chasing after the water stream. So I busted up the camera, and that's when Oreo and the hose came out. And that video was uploaded a long time ago, and Oreo just loved to chase after water streams, and I put that video up. And it got like 100 views in the first 2 days, and I was like super ecstatic. I was like, holy shit, this is hilarious. This is kind of fun, but I didn't want to just sit there and make videos of my dog. I wanted to make videos of other things, and I didn't know how to do it or anything. So that's when I started watching more of the farm, and I was like, well, I can't do this. Dave's got a lot more equipment and knows how to use it. than I do for building and stuff like that, and making these crazy rambunctious inventions. So then I noticed another guy on there, which is Redneck Rickham, and he would do videos where he would just walk around and talk, and I'm like, oh, I can do that. Then I saw Bloke doing pretty much the same thing, and I'm like, well, I can make videos like this where you're just talking about stuff and junk and making funny skits. But the problem I had was I didn't have a video editor. I was using the one that was built into the Samsung, which was called Samsung Intelli Studios. Now that video editor is completely kife. Like it's no better than Windows Movie Maker, except for it used only videos from the Samsung camera. You couldn't bring in any other style of video except for video from that camera. And there was no jump cutting, there was nothing. There was like straight raw, you splice your clips together, send it to YouTube's done, you know? So now, after that, I realized I was like, you know, I kind of want to get into some special effects. So I did some research on special effects and found a couple people using Magic's Movie Edit Pro. So I went to their YouTube channel, to their homepage, and that's when I bought Magic's 15. And I'm just rambling on here. I don't even know what the moral of the story is. Oh, I don't know. Just go with it. Just let me ramble. Frig's sakes, I'm just tired. Anyway, that's when I bought Magic's 15. And then I ended up later on buying Magic's 17. And then recently I got Magic's MX 2013, which it's been pretty good. But I've been using Sony Vegas a lot. And a lot of people are like, oh, did you pirate Sony Vegas? No, I didn't pirate Sony Vegas. There was a deal over at Staples, I think it was, for a camera and the Sony Vegas. So I ended up making a deal with a guy who wanted the camera and I wanted the software. So we went halvesies on it. I got the software, he got the camera, and it was stupid because it was a point and shoot camera. It wasn't even a video camera. It was a point and shoot camera in Sony Vegas. So that's what we did, was we went halvesies. I took the software, he took the camera. He thought he got the better deal out of the thing. Meanwhile, I knew I got the better deal. The bundled price was $400 bucks, $399. So we each dropped 2 bills on it. And the software alone, Sony Vegas, is probably like a $500, $400 program. So I knew I got a good deal on that. And the camera was like a $150 camera. So it wasn't really that great of a camera, but whatevs, right? So anyway, I have no idea what the hell the moral of that story was. I was just rambling on. Today's going to be one of those days, people. I do apologize. I'm at work now, though, so I'll talk to you later. Peace the frig out. Alrighty, people, it's friggin' break time, and I honestly thought it was going to be way windier out than it actually is. Mainly because my co-worker's flag on his truck is just giving her in the wind. But it's not too bad out right now. Not too bad indeed. Gas prices are slowly making a decline. But watch, it'll jack back up again. Son of a bitch. For some reason, the topic on the help desk tonight is wrestling. And I'm not talking about the high school wrestling. I'm talking about like WWE, WCW, ECW, IWA, you know, all that shit. And we're talking about old wrestlers and who we liked back in the day when we used to watch WWE or WWF back then before the pandas got all pissed off. And that's WWE. We were just talking about all our favorite wrestlers and all the different things that happened over the years and the funny stuff and the stupid stuff. And I don't know, it's, you know, pretty good in between calls conversation. Pretty good, pretty good. Are you guys still into wrestling? Do you still watch WWE? Is John Cena still the champion? Probably, eh? I don't know, leave a comment below and let me know if you watch wrestling and who your favorite wrestler is. Frig yeah. I remember back in the early or late 90s, like 1998, 1999, actually 1996, I should go back that far. I used to go to my buddy's house because then we'd all chip in like $5. There were 6 of us, we'd chip in $5 each, $30, and we'd buy the pay-per-view events for WWF and would watch them and like order pizza and things, and it was freaking awesome. Nowadays, you probably just wait till Tuesday, go on a torrent site and download the damn thing and watch it. But I haven't watched wrestling in forever. Last time I watched it was like maybe a year ago, and Cena had the title. John Cena, yeah. I don't know any of the new wrestlers either. I don't even know if Stone Cold's still wrestling, or Big Show's still wrestling, or Undertaker's still at it, or what's going on. I have no idea. And yes, people, I know that wrestling's all fake to an extent. It's all scripted. They already know who's gonna win and all that shit. Basically, it's like they already know, they're all buddies in the back room and stuff. It's just a show they're putting on. But let me just say, bouncing off those cables on the rope ring, the ring, whatever you want to call them, the ropes, bouncing off those, that is actually, takes a lot of force to actually make those things flex. They're pretty hefty. So I know some of the cheaper rings, they basically use elevator cable. Some of the more expensive rings, they use better cabling. But even getting thrown into the turnbuckle, they're padded, but it still hurts, and even getting slammed on that mat, you know, you're still hitting a pretty hard surface. So you do take a little bit of punishment, even though it's all fake, but yeah, it's pretty intense. And if you pay attention, when they punch somebody in the face, they stomp on the ground, they make it sound really awesome, right? So it is fake to an extent, but there are some realism to it, because people are getting thrown around in there, so they're out there beating the shit out of themselves for our entertainment and to make it look as real as possible, even though they already know who's going to win. And if you actually pay attention when they're about to do a move, they'll actually sit there and they'll signal using like slaps and stuff to signal what move is supposed to be in case buddy forgot. But yeah, it's pretty crazy shit. Like, it's an industry of its own, and it's funny because what we were talking about was like back when WCW existed before WWE bought it out, when Ted Turner decided to sell it, when WCW was better than WWE, when they were actually getting better ratings and stuff like that. So pretty hardcore stuff, man. Pretty hardcore. I still have an old VHS at home of the IWA. It's the Japanese Wrestling Federation, when Cactus Jack and oh my god, I forgot his name. This is bad. I can't remember the other guy's name now, but basically it was Mick Foley's idol. They had a match. It was the barbed wired bed of nails razor blade match or some shit like that. It was a hardcore match, and literally friggin' Mick Foley got thrown into the friggin' bed of nails, and it impaled him so well that when he fell over, the bed of nails kind of fell on him, and then friggin' Buddy just like friggin' elbow dropped the bed of nails. Like, it was brutal. That's the same federation. If you remember Mr. Pogo, he was the one who climbed on the top rafters of the giant Tumbotron, the Turbotron, or whatever the hell they call it, the giant view screen, and he went to go do a flying headbutt, but Buddy down below forgot what he was doing, and he missed, and he ended up smashing his face off the ground and broke his neck. Yeah, Mr. Pogo was nuts. Yeah, I still have that VHS tape at home, and it's friggin' hilarious. Terry Funk, that was the other guy's name. Terry Funk. Cactus Jack versus Terry Funk in the barbed wire explosive bed of nails match. And that's when Cactus Jack there, Mr. Mick Foley, actually beat Terry Funk, and holy crap, that was just a bloody mess. The ring was red, and it wasn't fake blood either, you could tell. But anyway, people, my break's almost over. I'm gonna go inside, rock a piss, and get back to work. So I'll talk to you guys later. Peace the frig out. Oh, for frig's sakes, people, it's lunchtime. So I'm gonna go for a cigarette, but I left my cigarettes in the car. I don't know why, but I did. Not a big deal. Car's like right over here and things. So it's been a pretty quiet night tonight, which is not too bad. Here's hoping the weekend's the same. I'm trying to do my best to get you guys out of the wind. Yeah, here's hoping that tomorrow and Sunday the shifts are pretty slow. Not too many calls, and you know, that'd be nice, but we'll see what happens, eh? Holy frig, am I ever tired. Almost tempted to call her quits now and just fire this thing up to YouTube's and go to bed when I get home, but I'll upload it from home, not a big deal. Besides, when I get home, I won't be able to friggin' fall asleep right away anyway, so not a big deal. So I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow after I get off work. I might be too tired to do anything, or maybe not, who knows. I do know that I really want to get that Trans Am up and running. I was thinking about just charging the battery and seeing if it holds a charge and running it like that, but I should replace that battery for sure. But I definitely do miss the sounds of a V8 with frickin' good muffler on it. You know? That sound. I love that sound. You just don't get that out of a 4-cylinder and a 6-cylinder. Dicked. Sure, the car doesn't go fast, but man, she sounds mean when you tromp on her. One thing I know for sure is I'm going to have to get that thing into the exhaust shop and get the catalytic converter replaced. Friggin' thing smells like wet eggy farts. Son of a bitch. Like when you really goose her on the highway, it's all you smell is rotting eggs, and that's a sign that your catalytic's fried. So go ahead and replace that in the near future, then we'll be good to go. Also got to finish pulling the stereo out of that thing, because I pretty much have it sold, so right on, right on. Got a guy who has a 12-inch box, but he doesn't have a sub for it, and he wants the big amp, so he's buying both off me for a good price. Don't ask what the price is, I won't be telling, but I'm giving him a deal, and that'll be less stuff in my hands and more money in my pockets, so that's pretty cool. Man, when I woke up today, I was just in a rough state, eh? Holy shit, I'm still in a pretty rough state. Still can't get any energy, but I haven't had any coffee at all today, except for that gung-ho. That's the only caffeine I had, and it didn't really faze me. It didn't really do anything for me. You know, it gave me a little bit of more of a pick up and go, but I'm just not feeling it. So, whatevs, not a big deal. Not a big deal indeed. So, tomorrow I got my Keurigs here, so I'll probably rock some coffees then, you know, to get through the shift. Same with Sunday. And then Monday back on night shifts for another solid week, and I finally get a weekend off. Sweet balls. Anywho, I should head her back inside because my lunch break's almost over, and carry on with this shift. So, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace the frig out. Alrighty people, well it's 10:30 at night, break time once again, and a lot of people are asking comments about shad flies, how we have shad flies or mayflies, whatever the frig you want to call them, and when they're planning their great return. Well, honestly, with the weather the way it is, being chilly at night and not too awesome during the day, some days it's nice. If July's like this, they're not going to rear their heads, that's for sure, because they don't really do well in the cold, because, well, the energy they have once they leave the pond is all the energy they get, and then they just fly to town and die. Useless little life they have. Well, last year I noticed on days when it was really cold that they didn't really leave the lake. They kind of didn't bother. I think they need the heat to spawn. So, I don't know. Watched a pretty good movie last night on Netflix. It's called Harold, Harold, and it's about a kid who suffers from male pattern baldness at the age of 13. So he's like 13 years old, but the way they dress him up and stuff, or the way he dresses himself up and the glasses he wears, he looks like he's like friggin' 52. It's friggin' hilarious. You gotta check it out if you have Netflix. Harold, it's classic. Real classic. Friggin' everybody upstairs in the tech office is now playing this stupid game on Facebook, Marvel Superheroes or something, where basically it's one of those turn-based games. When you run out of turns, you gotta wait, or you can buy more turns with real-life money and things, and you can spend real-life money to buy certain superheroes, and holy shit, you come into work and that's all they talk about for the first couple of hours is that stupid game. It's ridiculous. The only Facebook game I started playing was Candy Crush, and that's because it was on my iPad. I had no idea that having it on my iPad would automatically install to my Facebook. Son of a bitch. It did. I use Facebook for what it was intended for. Socializing? Socializations. Go with it. You know, I chat with people on there, post stupid pictures, make some funny status updates, that's about it. I don't have time for the friggin' video games. They're pretty lame. I'm too busy making videos anyway, right? Right. Cap has texted me to go for coffee tonight, but unfortunately, I'm going straight home right to bed because tomorrow's gonna suck. Being up that early, frig that. Do I look like a 9 to 5 guy? Not really, eh? Yeah, that's what I thought. We'll get through it. That's what we do. We'll get through it. So at least Sunday I get off at 4, and then at night I can go for coffee then. You know, if Rex wants to go for coffee, or Adrian wants to go out for coffee. I know Capus is working Monday morning, so he's definitely out. But Rex and Adrian might want to go for a coffee or hang out or some shit. But yeah, I got some stuff to do tomorrow around the house anyway when I get home. And I got some food I want to cook. Bought these things at the grocery store. So they're called tornadoes, and they're basically chicken wrapped in bacon. So I'm gonna make a couple of those. Maybe hit up the grocery store on the way home, get some veg and some shit, make an interesting meal tomorrow night. Should be pretty awesome. But I'm gonna call her quits for now, head her back inside. I gotta rock a piss, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace the frig out. It's friggin' midnight. It's time to get the cock out of here. Oh, I'm so anxious to go home and sleep for 7 hours and then come back to work. Not really, but kind of, sorta. All right, let's get the cock out of here. Alrighty people, I'm home now. Just gonna let the dog out. And yeah, let him do his thing. Go for his piss. Look at him. Look at him just peeing. Look at him. Look at him. Won't even look over here. He's so ashamed. He's so ashamed. Yeah. Would you not jump on me? Jesus. But yeah, frig, we're home. Right on. And other things. I'm gonna go for a shit. Holy for frig's sakes, that was quite the shit. I'm gonna head her upstairs. I think we're gonna call her quits, people. It's pretty late, and I need to still edit and upload this. Look at him, look at him, look at him. Oreo, get the camera. Over here, hey, look over here. But anyway, he's just being a puppy. I'm gonna call her quits because I need to get to bed, because I gotta be up, according to my phone, in 6 hours and 43 minutes. So, on that note, if you liked today's video, like button, questions, comments, concerns, in the guy. Once again, I asked you all who was your favorite wrestler. If you're into that WWE wrestling, leave that comment down below. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.